Destroyed ammunition depots and bases of occupants over the past week. In just 1 week, -15 ammunition depots, 10 bases, checkpoints, headquarters, and a fuel depot. Dear friends, we continue to inform you about the situation on the battlefield. To keep up with the news, subscribe. Please support our work and our heroes with a like. Thank you all for your support. More than 50 occupants with severe injuries arrive daily at the military hospital near Pershynivka, Rostov region. The hospital is overcrowded and, due to the lack of sufficient medical staff, has a high mortality rate among the severely wounded. Over the past day, the enemy launched 1 missile and 36 airstrikes, fired 38 times from multiple rocket launchers at Ukrainian troops' positions and localities. The enemy is focusing its main efforts on the Lyman, Bakhmut, Avdiivka and Mariinka directions. Heavy fighting continues. Over the past day, 25 combat engagements took place. Ukrainian troops advanced between 250 and 700 meters in the Bakhmut sector, said Serhiy Cherevity. We advanced 250 to 700 meters on the flanks, pushing the enemy back. At the same time inflicting losses on the enemy. 66 occupants were killed, 83 were wounded and 3 were captured, said the spokesman. Ukrainian armed forces liberated Storaziv village in Donetsk region. This was reported by the 35th Marine Brigade named after Rear Admiral Mikhailo Ostrogradsky. During the cleansing, the defenders killed about 50 racists and took 4 prisoners. The village had been under occupation since March 2022. In addition, the Ukrainian armed forces are now advancing toward the river, where there are dominant heights. And then, most likely, they will move along the water deeper into the front. The guys from the 88th Battalion of the 35th Separate Mechanized Brigade shared a video of repelling an enemy counterattack on Storaziv. The Russians in the number of 4 vehicles broke through to the village, where they were completely destroyed. In the video, you can see the BMP being hit and AT-80 armored personnel carrier already destroyed. The Marines also took prisoners. The events took place 2 days ago. The enemy is not only on the defensive, but immediately counterattacks and tries to regain lost ground. They have enough equipment and people to do so. We pray for our defenders. Ukrainian armed forces liberated Novodorivka in Zaporizhia. Over the past day, the aviation of the Defense forces carried out 6 strikes on the areas of concentration of enemy personnel. Russia is trying to downplay the success of the Ukrainian armed forces in the counteroffensive. ISW writes over the weekend, Ukrainian troops conducted offensive operations in at least 3 frontline areas and achieved success, experts from the American Institute for the Study of War note in their daily review. This is confirmed even by Russian sources, but they tried to downplay the significance of the Ukrainian troops' achievements. According to them, the fighting continues in the gray zone, disputed areas or territories that Russian forces had not fully occupied before the Ukrainian attacks in southern Ukraine. Russian sources are likely referring to Ukrainian advances through Russian defenses as capturing gray zones. In order to downplay Ukraine's successes and avoid reporting that Ukrainian troops have broken through defensive lines, ISW experts said,